The terminal side of angle theta, so I get to draw our favorite Cartesian plane. The terminal side of an angle theta in standard position, so if I start in standard position, and it passes through the point 8, -6. Do I want a big triangle, small triangle? I'll count by 2's. If you're going to do that, make sure you note that on your graph paper. So my x-coordinate is 8, my y-coordinate is -6. So I'm going to go to the right 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I'm going to go down -6. -2, -4, -6. On my graph paper, I chose to count by 2's. Do you have to do that? No. But if you choose to count by 2's, make sure you note that. Let's draw our triangle. Here we have a right triangle. How I drew that triangle is I have, this is going to be my radius, and this, what we talked about, the bow tie, or drawing it to the x-axis to draw your triangle. Class, this side represents the x. And x is equal to what number in this problem? 8. Because it's going to the right, x is a positive 8. Now, this is on top of the x-axis. This one is called the y, because it's mirroring or parallel to the y-axis. Now, pay attention. The y-coordinate is how much? -6. This is kind of weird. This is new to us. X and y coordinates can be either positive or negative. Now, if I draw a circle around it, this one is called the radius. The radius will always be positive. I don't have the radius. Talk to your partner. How do you find the radius? Alright, let's go through some basic steps. Class, yes or no? We're going to use SOHCAHTOA. Okay? I'm not going to use SOHCAHTOA. It'll probably be a lot of work. I can find this angle, and then from that angle, then I can find the side using the trig ratios. A lot of work. Probably don't want to use it. Okay? Class, yes or no? Can I use the special right triangles? No, there is no 30, there is no 60 degrees, there is no 45 degrees, so I cannot use my special right triangles. But we can use the Pythagorean theorem. Partner A tell partner B the formula. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Michelle, what is the Pythagorean theorem? Alright, Michelle. I need it now in terms of x, y, and r. Yep. When do I know when to use A, B's, and C's, X, Y's, and R's? If I put it on the coordinate plane, then I'm going to use X, Y's, and R's. If it's just a random triangle floating in space, then you can use A, B, and C. Does that make sense? Alright, let's solve it together. Class, do we know the R value? Do you know the X value? Don't be lazy. Put your substitution in parentheses. Your Y value. Whoops. Did you guys tell me X value is -6? I just wrote it because I wanted to. Got it. 8 squared. And your Y coordinate? -6. Let's go ahead and simplify. 8 squared. Yup. Negative 6 squared. Add those together. Take the square root. R is equal to, pay attention, it's both positive and negative 10, yes, algebraically. But remember, we're only taking the positive because radius must be positive. R is equal to 10. The problem says the terminal side of an angle theta is in standard position, and it passes through the point 8, negative 6. Find the values of the 6 trig functions. 6 trig functions. Jesse V. Name a trig function and then tell me in terms of x, y, and r. Sine. Sine of theta. Which two letters? Y over r. Using the picture, Jesse, tell me what y value is. Negative 6 over 8. Negative 6 over 8? 10, yeah? And no one likes unreduced fractions, so we're going to reduce that. Jesse, you're dividing the top and bottom by. By 2. So Jesse, if we reduce that, that becomes? Negative 3/5. Let's do some processing. Partner A, you're going to explain the picture. How did you start the problem? Partner B, how do you solve for R? Make sure you guys understand how I did sine. And you're going to do the other 5 trig functions. And I'll be calling on you in about 3 minutes. Brian V, name one. Cosine. Letters. This is y over r. X over r. Numbers. Echo? 4 over 5. So you got 8 over 10. Reduce it to 4 over 5. Interesting. Cosine is positive in quadrant 4. Oh. Ricardo. Give me one. Secant. Letters. Letters. R over X. Numbers. 5 over what? 4. Oh, secant's also positive in quadrant 4. Oh. Jaime. Pick one. Tangent. Letters. Y over X. Look at the picture, Jaime. What is your Y value?
Negative 6.
And your X value?
8.
And if you reduce that? 2. Yeah, you divide by 2 on both of those?
Negative 3 and 4.
Rochelle? Pick another one. I already got secant. Cosecant? Jenny? I'm going to teach you a feature lesson just because it's super helpful right now. Where do all math students go? All students take calculus. All students take calculus. What does this tell you? This tells you where they are positive. So C stands for, what do you guys think? Which one? Cosine. Cosine and its reciprocal are positive. Everything else is negative.